This should be the last time that I'll be broadcasting or doing the YouTube video for our class. First thing I'm going to start off with is the outstanding job all of you have done. By far, I have 4 classes. This class is way up there as far as adjusting to the technology and the shift to remote teaching. You were the only class where I did not do Zoom. I didn't think it was necessary because the communication seemed pretty good and all the work was coming in pretty much on time. So thank you for that. I did pass that along to the Core Humanities Department and let them know. Not sure why, but thank you. Very good. Just to give you a wrap up of what's coming up this last week, I'm sure most of you know that the book critique is due on Monday at 11 o'clock. Obviously, I'm going to be a little flexible. I mean, if it comes in at noon or 12:30, I'll keep that in mind. We have to be flexible with this changeover to remote teaching. So obviously, it can't be like days late because we'll be grading. The final grades will be out. I won't have time to take a look at it. I'll begin grading it starting Monday afternoon. So I will go as quickly as I can. My goal is always to grade things within a week. So hopefully by Monday, May 4th, which is our last class day, I'll have all the grades done for you. So that's number one. I did email out twice the instructions and the book critique checklist. So everybody should have it. And thank you also for several of you have already sent me your book critique. I'm not going to start grading them till after Monday afternoon. So thank you for that. The other thing that's on our list for this week by Wednesday is to have your collaboration rubrics sent in. Again, many of you have already sent them in. I need those. If I don't receive your rubrics, then unfortunately that'll dock you from your final project grade. Speaking of the final project, I would highly recommend, if you are stuck or don't know that you're satisfied with your final video format, you can contact Nick Gap at the Media Lab at UNR. I have given the email address for him. Perhaps you could even call him, but he can actually go into your computer remotely and show you some things that you could do to improve your video. So keep that in mind. You do have that support. Just don't wait till the last second. That's all I say. So the video is going to be due this coming week. That'll be on, just to be sure I have my notes here that I don't make a mistake because I have 4 classes. So let's see, that will be due by noon on Thursday, I put noon on, that's a collaboration rubric. That's noon on Wednesday the 29th. The video URL that you upload to YouTube will be due noon April 30th. I need to see those ahead of time. I really cannot email the videos out to people and have them look at them until I see it. It's a UNR requirement. Occasionally there's an error, a drastic error, doesn't happen very often, or it's marked private and I can't see it and nobody else can see it. So I need to have that by noon. So please, that's coming up. So book critique on Monday, collaboration rubric on Wednesday, and the final video project due on Thursday. So that's the last thing of this week. Anything else I can think of? We do have two video critiques still due on Monday. And I think you know who you are, but I did send you an email. I did send text messages on that. One thing to keep in mind, make sure that on your final project you do have your references at the end. If your references have a primary source document in there, you might want to highlight that. That'll fulfill the requirement of the SLO2. I do check them, so if I see one, I give you credit. It should be an easy one this semester, an SLO2, primary source document of some sort on your work. Otherwise, if you have any questions, let me know. And I think I had a contradiction there in my upload today for the syllabus, for the final week 14 syllabus. On one hand, I put Friday, May 1st, and another I put Thursday, April 30th. So I'm going to actually change that right now because I saw I made an error on that. I'm kind of flexible. The problem is once I get past that Friday, uh, I'm just not going to have the time. I got 3 other classes and it's going to be considered late. So if you're coming down to the wire and it's the last minute and you have a little thing to fix and tweak, best thing to do is to text me and let me know what's going on. I would say after Saturday noon, it's going to be very difficult because I have so many other things coming in Saturday afternoon, Sunday, Monday. That gets back to Monday. Our last class is May 4th. Right now, I don't see why we have to have it, but I'm leaving that open. So in case we have to do a Zoom class or make any announcements or whatever. But so far, I think we're okay. Technically, our final exam is your final project. Oftentimes, I get emails from UNR saying we must have that final date. However, this is project-based learning, so it's not really where you're going to do multiple choice or essay exam. We did our essay exam already for midterm. Most of you did outstanding on that, by the way. So with that, I'm going to sign off. This will be our last YouTube of the week, and I'll stay in touch and get those papers back to you.